Welcome back to Squawk Box. Rick Santelli here, live at the CME HQ, and we're expecting our July read on housing starts and permits. Well, we received numbers that are much better than expected, 1.496 million on starts, so just shy of 1.5 million. That's up, over 22%. And if we look at permits, 1,495,000, almost exactly the same number, a bit under 1.5 million. That's up almost 19%. These are really powerful numbers. On starts, that's the best number since February. And on permits, that's the best number since January. So these are really quite spectacular. And another thing that's been quite spectacular is how aggressively up the euro currency continues to trade. It surpassed 119 today. It's at the best level in since May, so we'll call that 27 months, May of 2018, which of course means the dollar index is at the worst levels in 27 months, and it's something to definitely continue to pay attention to. With respect to how these housing numbers are filtering in, we don't see a huge move in yields, but they still are holding up very well considering they had some give back yesterday. Remember, 72 basis points with the intraday high trade on 10s on Thursday. They're hovering at 68, so haven't really given up too much ground. Becky, back to you, and happy birthday, Grandma.
Thank you, Rick. She's in your neck of the woods in Indiana, just around the corner. Diana Olick joins us right now. She's got more on this housing data. And Diana, what do you think looking through these numbers?
Well, they're definitely a surprise to the upside. That's a great thing. We're seeing much more than we expected. But I want to break out the single family versus multifamily because the big jump that you saw in starts really came on the multifamily side, and that's really not exactly where the market needs it right now. We need more single family starts. Single family starts were up about 8% month to month, 7% year over year, but we're still at 940,000 annualized units. We were back over 1 million back in December and January, of course, dropped in April due to the pandemic. But demand for single-family, newly built homes is so strong right now that we should be seeing those numbers much higher. Demand for multifamily, not as strong right now. So what's the problem? Well, you talk to any number of the builders, they say, look, we had to lay off labor, we lost supply chain, lumber yards shut down, sawmills shut down because they didn't expect to see this kind of demand, so they're having trouble ramping up. And you continue to see that in the July numbers, which is a disappointment on the single-family side. Why do we need this? Because the supply of newly built homes was down 14% year over year in June. People are coming through. We saw the home builder sentiment number hit a record high when it was out yesterday for August, which means they're still seeing people come through the showrooms, current sales conditions, sales expectations, all very high, but we're just not seeing the starts pop up as much as we want. They are up. It's a great thing, but not nearly as much as we want, Becky.